Welcome back to the show. Today, I want to dive into a treadmill that's been getting some attention lately. The Cursor Fitness Home Folding Treadmill, featuring a 2.5 HP quiet brushless motor, a top speed of 7.5 mph, a compact frame, and a weight capacity of 265 pounds. I've had the chance to use it consistently over the past few weeks, and I've got a lot to say. Not just the specs, but how it actually feels to use every day. First off, let's talk about what really stood out to me from the beginning: the motor. This treadmill is impressively quiet. I've used it in the early morning and late at night without worrying about disturbing anyone else in the house. That brushless motor is doing some heavy lifting behind the scenes, and for a home treadmill, that level of quiet performance makes a big difference, especially in a shared or smaller living space. The look and feel of the machine also deserves a mention. It's got a sleek, minimal design, and the alloy steel frame feels solid, like it's built to last, not just look good. The handrail controls are simple and intuitive, and I found myself using them more than the main console because they're so conveniently placed. The LED console itself is straightforward and easy to read with all the basic data you'd expect: time, distance, speed, calories, and heart rate if you're using the built-in pulse sensors. Now, those pulse sensors, they're there, they work, but let's be honest, I wouldn't rely on them for super accurate heart rate readings. They're fine for a general idea, but like with many treadmills at this level, the sensors can be a little inconsistent or take a while to register. It's not a deal breaker, just something to be aware of. One thing I appreciated was how easy the setup was. I had it out of the box and ready to use in under half an hour. Most of it comes pre-assembled, and the instructions are clear. For someone like me who doesn't love putting things together, that was a relief. In terms of how it performs, I've mostly used it for walking and light jogging, and it's been a smooth ride, literally. The belt has some decent shock absorption, which takes the pressure off my joints. That matters a lot if you're doing frequent workouts or recovering from joint issues. However, the belt size is something to consider. It's a bit shorter and narrower than what you'd find at a gym. I'm of average height and it works fine for me, but I could see how someone taller or with a longer stride might feel a little restricted, especially when picking up the pace. And that brings me to one of the limitations. The max speed tops out at 7.5 mph. For casual runners or people focused on cardio maintenance, that's probably plenty. But if you're training seriously or want to do interval sprints, you may hit that ceiling pretty quickly. It also doesn't have an incline feature, which limits training variety a bit. Again, it's all about expectations. For a compact home treadmill, it delivers on what it promises, but it's not trying to be a high-performance machine. It's trying to make it easier for me to stay active without taking over my home or waking up my neighbors. And on those counts, it delivers. That's all for today's review. If you're considering the Cursor Fitness Home Folding Treadmill, hopefully this gives you a clearer idea of what to expect. Thanks for tuning in.